Sorry?
If you would you explain that to me?
I have a small filling station in Argyll, and I work there myself, hands-on, when I'm not here. I'm a comparatively ordinary bloke.
I took the decision a long time. I wasn't going to talk anybody out of standing. I think if they made the decision to stand, then they should stand, and that would be their decision. But I have told one or two of them that if they don't get in, that shouldn't, not to be too disappointed by that. Some people have said, oh, well, I'm 75, am I too old? Well, I've always actually taken the view that age and experience in the House of Lords is quite a good thing. And if they were all my age, it would not be the chamber that it currently is.
Mm.
I think I'm going to. I said, what
you want to stand?
What the hell?
Good.
And it's so stupid. And I won't get in, but it doesn't matter. But if one hasn't done it, then it looks pretty silly, doesn't it?
Would you like us to send an acknowledgement letter to make it confirm?
Probably never want to see it again.
Just change his mind.
But it's like the pools, really, isn't it?
Great.
I'm not quite sure they want to do it. What?
She said it's great.
Great?
Yes.
Who's great?
You.
Oh, well, I know that. She knows that.
Peers use the house in many different ways. Lord Westbury has a distinguished war record and is a prominent figure in St John's Ambulance. He uses the house to raise vast amounts of money for charity and is prepared to sit on the dullest of committees.
You're crossing me out.
Do you want to check that? Just to
No, I don't want to check it at all. I can't read it. I see Westbury.
Yeah, and you're now a candidate. Easily.
I think I'm balmy, but I've been told I ought to do it and see what happens. I mean, I know I'm numero uno auto, so we wait and see.
I think they have to try their luck at it. Because after all the rest of us have to.
Try their luck at?
Open competition and see where they stand in it.
I think that's what they're so frightened of.
Well, of course. But once we accept that open competition, that, I think, does defuse the anger against us. And if there's a fight between two wolves and it's apparent one of them wins, the defeated wolf bends down and exposes the back of its neck to the winner, who snarls and snaps and rages, but can't bite. I think it's the right way to do it.
Can't bite?
It's taboo. And the defeated wolf holding its neck down like that is defenseless. It puts a taboo on biting him.
The Lord's Reform Bill is coming back for its third and final reading tomorrow. Lord Strathclyde wants his backbenchers to let the bill pass to ensure the retention of the 92 hereditaries.
My lords, looking around this room, I sense the political inexperience that I have. The former secretaries of state, cabinet ministers, leaders of this house, and former chairman of this august association. I have long hoped that there might be a way to retain the status quo, that the government would drop the bill. I have accepted in recent months, and I think it is right that we should now recognize it, that this hope is in vain. I suspect that most of you would agree with me that with some notable exceptions, the British public and the British media will not lift a finger to defend the interests of the hereditary peers. But, my lords, the option to block the bill is still open to us. But it would be difficult, and I can think of nothing worse than sounding the bugle to defeat it and to lose the vote, and then have to justify that position. The headline, my lords, Toff's fight to keep privileges, is one that I never wish to see.
Is there something happening in there?
It's the Conservative peers have an amazing time.
Oh, yes, they must be deciding when they're going out to this place. Yes, that's tomorrow.
Is it, sir?
Yes, I think so, but I wouldn't get you involved in politics.
No,
of
sir.
course.
Culture.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir.
The place is edgy. It's bizarre.
It's sensitive.
More so now than, say, last week or last summer?
Yes, certainly than last summer.
Why?
Well, I think it's the effects of the legislation as reality, you know, comes to the fore. But you can feel it all around the place.